I'm just a TCG player trying to get good. Over at Junkyard Cards, they had their mid-year celebration for Pokemon. I talked about it in my vlog. If you guys haven't watched that, definitely go check that out. So over at Junkyard Cards for the mid-year celebration, I decided to play Raging Bolt Kangaskhan. I know it's 2 Raging Bolts, but these are really cool. Junkyard actually gave me these. And I went 3-0-1, going undefeated, tying at the very end, because first and second place was getting a Playmat, which is the mid-year celebration Playmat. I'm sorry, Eddie, I know you wanted us to play it out, but I really wanted a Playmat. Round 1, I went against a Beedrill EX. Now, this matchup is usually very scary, but the player I was going against, he's brand new. This is his first actual local. I was actually trying to help him make plays. If he made a mistake, I'd let him take it back, etc. It was no big deal. He was learning. Because what you learn is that TCG Live is completely different than playing IRL. But yes, I ended up getting that one. Also because he could not set up a third Beedrill. He could only set up 2, and I was just killing everything. Round 2 is actually another scary matchup for me. It was against Ethan's Typhlosion. But my boy was bricked. I just kept using Kangaskhan to KO whatever was in the front while I was setting up my Wellspring Ogerpon in the back and my Raging Bolt, because he wasn't able to bring out a Shaman. He needed to get his Ethan's Pokemon out, but was never able to fully set that up. So against that one, dub. Round 3 was against EV-Box. It was EV-Box, but with Pikachu EX. So it was like a Terra Flareon box. And that was pretty scary. To be honest, I thought I was gonna get cooked. She started out with Chien Pao. I was like, all right, cool. I can easily, get the ball rolling early. But she immediately played that Pikachu EX, Sparkling Crystal, Crispin, and just knocked out my Kangaskhan. And I had 1 prize. She had 3 prizes. And I'm like, oh, snaps. But I did have Unfair Stamp in my hand. She only had 1 Hoot Hoot in bench, a Flareon. And I'm like, okay, the only way I can get this is if I need to continuously hand disrupt her so she is unable to go for kill, while at the same time knocking out that Hoot Hoot. She literally had nothing she can do after that Unfair Stamp. So with that, we got the dub against EV-Box. Hand disruption is so broken this meta. Then round 4 was supposed to be against Tyler, who was playing Chicken Pult. We decided to ID so we can guarantee ourselves a Playmat. This is like the first Playmat that I ever won. So yeah, I actually got my first winner Playmat. It's not a cup Playmat, nonetheless it's a Playmat that was earned. But yes, if I play Raging Bolt, I'm pretty sure I can do well. I have a lot of faith of me when I play this deck, unless I'm going against the Crustle, then it's kind of like GG from there. So after that, the mid-year celebration, I ended up getting second place because of my opponent's win resistance. That's the only reason why we decided to tie. If I ended up losing against Tyler, then I would have gotten 3rd place, I think, if the EV-Box player didn't win, which luckily she did. So I just at least wanted the guarantees. I'm sorry, Eddie, I know you wanted me to play it